Alright guys, everybody knows the PS4 version along with the other console versions are pretty unstable right now, but on PS4 especially, like I'm standing here, you see the light, it's by itself, like I'm gonna move a little bit, it's flickering randomly. And there's nothing that should be doing that, and if so, when I get closer, you see? These boxes, they randomly go. It's like a generation thing, but I'm staring at them. They should have already been loaded in. That's another problem. Along with stuff like this happening, this enemy's not dead. They just have their face somehow stuck into the floor, so they're unable to get up. And the other AI doesn't even know what to do. Like, this guy's alive. He's supposed to be helping me to shoot. He was fighting earlier, but as soon as I got the rest of these guys, he stopped because this person's stuck. He's also stuck then. I hit him before this, and nothing. Actually, let's see if he'll do anything right now. Because it says the other one's moving. Can I even hit you? Yeah, he just says chill. He doesn't do nothing. I just showed you guys those smaller glitches that could happen, like things with like the lighting and the NPCs getting stuck. Besides the ones that I just showed you, there were times when it got stuck in my car and I wasn't able to do anything because somehow my car was being stuck in place by a dead NPC going through the hood. But aside from that, and me having to like reload the game and then everything being okay, the game's pretty fine. You probably won't notice half of these things. Like, I only noticed things like the lighting and those barrels because I again like turned around really slow from looting and was looking through bodies and all that to pick up everything. And some people just like run quickly by that. But I was playing on the PS5, which is still the PS4 version that is just like boosted a little bit. It doesn't even have the little patch that I think the Xbox X version has yet. So I still have those glitches in there, and I think everybody's having those glitches on the last gen console. So CD Projekt Red actually released this apology yesterday, but it was a little bit later yesterday, and I accidentally fell asleep, so I couldn't really talk about it. But that's my fault. So first off, what they end up doing is they apologize to all last gen, so Xbox One and PS4 here, because they should have paid more attention, as they say, because when they were going over things, they mostly were focusing on the next gen, but they will be releasing from now on those patches. Like, they already released a patch before. It tried to fix some glitches, but it says the first round of updates has just been released. That's the one that fixed some of the minor glitches, and the next one will be coming sometimes this week. So once that one hits, I expect more things to be fixed, hopefully with like things like NPCs. They fixed some quests already that were broken, and then there will be major patches being released, patch 1 and patch 2. Patch 1 being in January and patch 2 being in February. And altogether, they hope to make the last gen consoles a lot better, as they say if you finish reading this. They obviously aren't going to make it like a high-end PC. They specify this in here. But it says it will make it closer to that experience than it is now. Because there's a bunch of glitches, bunch of quests not working, the graphics looking like they are a hot mess at 720p, not even 1080. And I heard the FPS goes down to 15. Like, this is crazy what's going on with the last gen consoles, because this game's been in development for a while. It had a lot of time, and I don't think they originally could have predicted the date for the new consoles that came out. So they had to have been working on at least a lot more than what I'm thinking of for the last gen consoles. But then, the new gen ones came out, and then I'm pretty sure Sony and Microsoft, they were able to talk to them, and then that just pushed it more towards new generation consoles, which not everybody's going to get, and not everyone has a high-end PC. So they are apologizing for that with this note that they did yesterday. It's to all gamers, and it's just basically saying to kind of stick with them, because they don't want to lose everybody. But if you want a refund, they are allowing that on both PSN and Xbox, which they don't normally do that for these type of games, but they understand that there's lots of problems. So if you really need a refund, because they showed like higher end gameplay in like trailers and stuff, which is obviously not what you got if you're on last gen consoles. And that just really ruined your experience. You buy a game, you see all the videos, it looks great, and then it ends up being really bad. So yeah, if you want to go to your PlayStation store and you have to do the refund process on there on the website is more preferable. Not sure how it is on the Xbox, but I assume it's also on their website. Or if you bought a physical edition, you can go and take it to your nearest store. I'm pretty sure they're informed they can do refund also. Because I think they used to do this for a different game. Even GameStop will hopefully give you a refund instead of counting it as a trade-in. That would suck. They'd give you like $15 for a new game. So besides that, starting from today, it says so. Yesterday on the 14th of December, you can contact us for a week up until December 21st, 2020, and they will help you actually get your refund if you don't know how. So that's very good. I will put a link to this little page here. There's not really much on here, but in case you wanted to just read it yourself instead of reading it from the video, which it's not a lot really. But it's just a small little message saying they're sorry and that there will be updates coming soon. Hopefully this first one makes it at least more playable so not everybody turns it in. Like, you bought the game day one most likely. It didn't come out too long ago. That was like, what, 5 days ago now? I understand it's a wreck, but I would keep the game. Personally, give it more of a chance. And then from there, just give it like a month or two, and then after that, because a few updates they said, at least wait for patch 1. That's literally next month, and then from there you could just keep going on and just waiting another month until patch 2. So that's the 2 months. If after patch 2 comes and you feel like it's still hot garbage, then sure, go get rid of your game, sell it to somebody else who doesn't know what the game is. That would probably work. And if you don't trust that, go get your refund. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Just going over this because I thought this was pretty important, because I noticed some of the glitches too, except most of them I feel were like really small things that I wouldn't even really care about or notice half the time. So just have fun with the game if you like it. I personally do. And thanks for watching. I want to go live again with the game after I actually get out of school. This is my lunch break. So thank you guys for clicking on the video. It's hopefully less than 10 minutes. That's what I'm thinking. It shouldn't take long. So I much appreciate it.